What if I told you that in just 24 hours, everything you own could be underwater or blown away? That's the reality of hurricanes and tropical storms. Each year, they cause over $54 billion in damages. And worse, they take lives. But here's what most people don't realize. The difference between becoming a statistic and safely riding out these monster storms often comes down to what you do before the storm even forms. I've lived through 7 major hurricanes, including Katrina and Sandy, and I've helped countless families prepare the right way. Today, I'm sharing the exact system that has kept me and my loved ones safe when others weren't so fortunate. Now you might be thinking, I'll just evacuate if a hurricane comes. But what if you can't? Roads jam, gas stations empty, and suddenly you're stuck. Even if you do evacuate, you'll need supplies for the journey and for when you return to assess damage. Either way, preparation is your lifeline. Let's start with water. Hurricanes often contaminate water supplies for days or even weeks. Store 1 gallon per person per day for at least 2 weeks. I recommend using multiple container types, some large for washing and cleaning, and smaller bottles for drinking. Don't forget water purification tablets or a reliable filter as backup. Power outages after hurricanes average 5 to 7 days but can stretch to weeks in severe cases. A generator might seem like the answer, but where will you get fuel when gas stations are closed? Instead, invest in a solar generator like the Jackery or Bluetti with expandable battery capacity. I powered my refrigerator, phones, and essential medical equipment for days using just solar power. Food is next. But not all emergency food is created equal. During hurricane season, temperatures often soar after the storm passes. You need non-perishables that can withstand heat and humidity without refrigeration. Canned goods, peanut butter crackers, and meal replacement bars are staples. Remember a manual can opener. It's the item people most often forget. Communication becomes priceless during disasters. When cell towers go down, a no AEA weather radio with hand-crank charging gives you critical updates. Consider a satellite messenger like the Garmin InReach for emergency communication when all else fails. When my neighborhood was cut off for 3 days after Hurricane Michael, this device allowed me to call for help for an elderly neighbor. Now for the items people rarely consider but wish they had. Heavy-duty tarps and roofing tape to make emergency repairs, mold prevention sprays to use immediately after water exposure, and moisture absorbers for enclosed spaces. These items sell out instantly before and after storms. Flooding is the deadliest aspect of hurricanes, causing 90% of hurricane-related deaths. Keep life jackets and a water-resistant emergency bag with your crucial documents ready to grab. Store valuables and electronics in waterproof containers elevated off the floor. And always have an escape tool in your car to break windows if floodwaters trap you. Documentation is crucial, not just for insurance, but for your own safety. Before hurricane season, photograph every room, every valuable item, inside cabinets, inside drawers. Store these photos in cloud storage and on a thumb drive kept in your emergency kit. This documentation has saved families thousands in insurance claims. Create a family communication plan. Choose an out-of-state contact everyone will call if separated. Map multiple evacuation routes and practice them. Identify meeting points if you can't return home. These steps might seem excessive until the moment you really need them. I've seen the difference between those who prepare thoroughly and those who don't. It's not just about comfort. It's about survival. The supplies I've mentioned have literally saved lives, including my own during Hurricane Irma, when we were cut off for nearly 2 weeks. I put together a comprehensive hurricane preparation checklist you can download by clicking the link in the description. If this information might save even one life, please hit that like button so the algorithm shares it with more people. Subscribe now for the next video in this series where I'll cover earthquake preparation. Remember, in emergency preparation, knowledge truly is power, but only if you act on it before disaster strikes.